Right, Cricbuzz chatter at the end of that first test match, and what a remarkable last day we had. Shaun Pollock's alongside me, didn't understand what happened in the first hour and a half. Gee, they resisted like their life depended on it afterwards, didn't they?
Well, that's what we were hoping for from the top 5 or 6 batsmen. Unfortunately, it didn't come from that. Muthusamy and Dane Pitt did remarkably well to keep India in the field for as long as they did. So that was a fine effort. But I suppose when you look back at the performance from the South Africans, once 200 without loss on the first day, it was always going to be an uphill battle. They showed signs of trying to fight back, decent first innings score. But unfortunately, that last day, first session, was what will probably have the test match remembered for, is how quickly they capitulated and basically handed over the victory to India. So it's 1-0 down in the series, 2 to go, going to Pune, where you guys lost last time you played there. Let's hope.
The rain didn't come, but maybe the result will come.
Where's the rain? I'm giving up on this weather, man. I'm giving up on this weather, man.
The only rain is the sweat that's pouring down you, giving the impression that it's raining. But when a side is 1-0 up, it's got fewer questions to answer going into the second test. South Africa have more questions to answer. But 2 key players for India got it right. Rohit Sharma, after all this time back as opener, Ashwin coming back and bowling as off-spinner. So 2 key players got it right.
Yeah, they did. They were good. I mean, had to take on the responsibility. Just the 4 bowlers picked for India, and then also the responsibility of Rohit. You normally bat in the middle, or you have batted in the middle, be throwing you to the top. Both of them answered that call. Ashwin back into the mix after, as you mentioned before, not playing much cricket, was really good. So yeah, lots of things ticked. And do you see the team changing? Probably unlikely to see any changes unless it's going to really turn and you go for an extra spinning option. But they're in a nice place. 1 up. Pretty settled on their side.
Many other pluses as well. Mayank Agarwal was a huge plus with a double 100. His first century went and made it big. And second innings, Shami.
He's unbelievable, you know. I mean, you get a feeling for what he can or can't do, and he just seems to come alive in the second innings. But when you saw the stats that he's got more wickets at a better average, at a better strike rate in the second innings, you know, that's a bit of a captain's dream. Sometimes that second innings is where you want things to happen. You have to bowl teams out in order to win. And often it's the spinners that sort of play their part, particularly in India in the second innings. But to have a record like he's got is remarkable. And he just looked a better bowler. I mean, the first innings he almost looked like he was labouring and injured or something was wrong with him. Second innings he came into his own, and what a spell this morning.
Questions to be answered for South Africa. When Muthusamy batted well in both innings, not yet dismissed. Does he play as a batsman to get the balance right, to get the extra seamer in? Do you get a seamer in for Dane Pitt and play Muthusamy as a second spinner? How do you go about it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one. I mean, we didn't really get the role explained of what Muthusamy was going to do in the test match. We know he's a bit of an all-rounder, a bit of a bits and pieces all-rounder, but his batting, twice he's got to the crease, 49, one innings 33, the other innings not out, not dismissed. Can he play as a number 6 or 7 batsman? I suppose that's the question. South Africa got 2 fast bowlers in Nortje and Lungi and Gidi waiting in the side, and then Tinus de Bruin. I suppose there'll be discussion about whether he continues to play. So as you mentioned, you know, all the questions have to be answered by South Africa. A lot for them to think about, and you know they haven't got much time to turn it around. Just 3 days between the test matches. They need to get the right team. They need to get practice. They need to get their skills sharper. At the end of the day, in this match, if you say what was the difference, well, it was the skills, the batting skills of India, the bowling skills of the Indian spinners, the bowling skills of the fast Indian bowlers on the Indian surfaces was better than what we saw from South Africa. So deserved winners.
So one team little more relaxed, the other team lots of questions. My team made no questions at all. He's already set up for golf in Pune, so enjoy yourself in Pune. And we'll bring Cricbuzz chatter back to you from Pune.